Hi everyone, it's Cooking with Dionne again. Today we're making a vegetable platter. I got my base already, and I got my fruit. So we're using strawberries, blueberries. Over here I got my cantaloupe, watermelon, honeydew melon, and my pineapple. And all of this fruit looks very, very, very sweet. So we're going to cut it up and show you what it looks like. And once I get everything cut up, then we'll assemble the platter. So first we're going to do the cantaloupe. And what I do is I cut the ends off. And then we'll just go around the sides and cut all the skin off. And I just follow the edges with my knife to get it off.
Directed by Connie Cooperman and John Hoffman, the film was inspired by what Hoffman sees as an increasingly dangerous cultural and political climate.
There, it's all cut up. Got all that skin off. I'm going to put this in my compost pile. And at the bottom, I got my trusty cutting board like I showed you all before. Makes it easy to get everything off. And I've got my knife that I got from Coco. So I got the cantaloupe there. What I do is I take the skin off of everything, and then I cut it up once I get the skin off. So I'm going to do the cantaloupe first, and then do the honeydew melon, then the watermelon and the pineapple. So I like to cut everything, get the skins off first. So now we do the honeydew the same way. And my knife is just slicing through this like butter. So that means it's very, very bright, which I always like it. It means it's going to be a very great fruit platter. So I'm just slicing it all down. There. Take this. Throw that in my compost pile. And I've got all the skin off, and then I'm going to go over it and just make sure we get all the hard parts in addition to that skin off, because we don't want nothing too hard to bite. So that's my cantaloupe. Now we're going to do the pineapple. All of these I've already rinsed off. I rinsed them off and I wiped them down to get all the dirt and stuff off of it. So with the pineapple, I'm just going to cut the bottom off first. And then cut the top. And then slice. Slice right into it. So what I'm doing is cutting all of this skin off of here. And I'm following the shape of the pineapple. We're going to trim off the bottom of it, trim off some of these little edges right here.
Along with marketing and communication skills, and neighbors who
there. And that's all trimmed off. We're going to put that in my compost as well. I'm going to get a paper towel and wipe off this excess pineapple that's on my cutting board. There you go. Rinse my knife off, because then I'm going to go do the watermelon. Now usually I'll use a centerpiece for my platter and then work my way around, but what I think what I'm going to do is first take this sticker off of here, because I don't want that part of my presentation. It looks like it's pretty stuck on here. But there it goes. Get it off. We're going to get these little pieces off.
of the Boston Health Care for the Homeless program.
And right now they have all of these melons and fruit on sale at your nearby grocery stores. I don't like buying pre-cut fruit because I can always, since I know how to cut it and handle it and stuff, so that's why I just get my own and pick it out. I like to get the watermelon that has a little bit of yellow, because that means a little bit of yellow, so that means it's going to be pretty sweet. So I think what I want to do is use this as part of my centerpiece. So what I'm going to do is just cut it down the middle. I was going to make a design, but I don't feel like doing that. So we're going to do it like this. Just cut it right down the middle.
When his mentor suggested he work for a year at a shelter.
Oh wow, look at this watermelon. It looks really good. Look how bright and red that is. Looks like it's going to be pretty sweet. Now with this one, I'm just going to go on the inside of this. And cut all the way around it. Can you see? On the inside. And then just slice it.
And during that 2 months, I probably learned most of the foundations of the care we now provide.
So I'm doing is cutting right into it to get the chunks out. Then I'm going to get my spoon and then just scoop it out.
It's right here. They are in charge. I think just that.
Let's see, this is just going to pop right out. So I'm going to put this in my bowl. And we got these nice chunks. We're just going to scoop it out.
Is to look the person in the eye as if they know. Really what
There you go.
is not to be ignored. Just say hello to somebody rather than ignoring them.
And this is a tiny watermelon, so what I'm going to do the rest of it is just scoop it out and make a little hollow shell. And this is a small platter, so I'm not going to make a very large one like I usually do. Just going to do a little small one just to show you how easy it is. So you scoop all that out, take the juice, and so you have this hollow shell. So I'm just going to put this right here like that. See? And then what we're going to do is just fill it up. With the rest of the watermelon, I'm just going to slice it and get all the rest of this meat off of here. I'm going to put that in there. And I'm just cutting around the rind. We're just going to retain most of the meat. We got that there. We're going to put this over here in my compost pile. And then the rest of it, I'm just going to chunk it. There. We're going to add that to this bowl that I have all the rest of my fruit in. And it's a lot of juice in here, so I'll put the juice back in this bowl. Now, what I'm going to do is cut up the honeydew and get the seeds out. So we're going to slice it down the middle. Get my spoon and then scoop out the seeds.
We'll have some voices of the young coming up a little later this morning, but first, we hear from the young at heart, courtesy of our David Poe.
And what I'm doing is just scooping the seeds out. This is very juicy. Look at all this juice coming off of here. If you can see, it's a bunch of juice. So I just scoop out the seeds. I'm gonna put this here. You go to the next one. I'm gonna scoop the seeds out on this one as well.
Meet the Young at Heart Chorus of Northampton, Massachusetts. Founded in 1982. Average age, 85.
Alright. We're gonna do the same with cantaloupe. Getting all those seeds off. And this fruit is very, very juicy. into it some more. We're doing the cantaloupe as well.
We walk into this room and
Go.
really gonna remember, back in the 40s and the 50s, that's what we were expecting. Bill Shepard, Rose King, Tony Diego, Joel Spiro, John Reinhardt, and Luke Hall, ranging in age from 75 to 90.
There, and I got all those seeds out. So I'm just using my hands to get the rest of it out. See? And when I say it's very, very fresh and juicy, it's very fresh and juicy. So it's going to be a really nice fruit platter. There. Now for the pineapple, I'm going to do something different. And this one I'm just going to cut right down the side. Put it right here. And I'm just going to cut right around the middle of that part, because that's the part that's pretty tough. It's really tough. You don't want to eat that. So I'm just cutting right down the sides of it. There. And that's it.
When I retired, I said to my wife, I said, you better start planning my funeral because I'm going to be dead in 6 months.
So now, with the pineapple, I'm just going to sit there and slice this down the side. And I'm going to make sticks out of those. And then we're going to cut it in half. So I got these nice sticks. So I'm going to put those in the pineapple just for now. So I just get them out the way. And now, so I'm going to cut each and every piece. Like that. I'm going to put it right here. And this is a lot of pineapple. And that's just one extra large pineapple. I got the pineapples at Costco. They always had good deals on. They're like $2.29. So I like to have fresh pineapple. And then we got the last piece.
There's about 7 or so new songs that I want to take a look at.
Here.
We learned that the singers don't always love.
So now, I got that, all of that pineapples cut up. Now I'm going to cut the cantaloupe and the honeydew in the chunks. So what we're going to do is take 1/2 of it, lay it on the cutting board, and just slice it. I slice it right down one angle, and then I go back over it, and then just slice it in chunks. See? Very simple. And now all of this is in chunks. So I'm going to do is just put it in a bowl and put that off to the side until I'm ready for it. So you got these nice chunk pieces, and if it comes out too big, then just cut those in half. Okay? So that's just 1/2 of that extra large honeydew. And I like to get the really large sizes because you get a lot of meat out of it. And then what I do is I just let it sit out for a few days after I buy it. And then I put it in the refrigerator so it can get cold. So that's one side. We're going to do the other half the same way. So we got one. Let me get this seed out the way, because we don't want no seeds. And just slice it. Slice. Slice. And then turn it. And then just slice it this way. There. And put that in the bowl. So now the only thing I got to slice up is going to be my cantaloupe. And then we're almost done. We're cutting up everything, and all I got to do is just assemble. So we're going to do the cantaloupe same way. Put it down on the cutting board. Slice it. Slice it. Slice. Slice. Oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells fabulous. Fruit is so fresh and sweet. So we just slice it right down here. We got these nice chunks.
players record their parts individually, each alone at home. Editors mix them all together, create a video to match, and the show goes on.
All right, now for the last piece.
The minimum age to get into this group is 75. So sooner or
Here
later,
we go. Slice again. Turn
over.
over. Slice again. There you go. Now all the fruit is cut up. The strawberries are rinsed off. Now it's time to assemble, my favorite part. So we grab this and put this over here. And I rinse that off, wash my hands. Always when you're using a cutting board of any cutting board, doesn't matter if it's plastic or wood, make sure you put a wet towel up under that so that way it won't slide while you're using it. So I like to just wipe this off. Because I'm a clean cook. I don't like being very messy. I like cleaning as I go. So that way you don't have that much to clean at the last minute. So now we have the platter with my pineapples in a bowl. What I'm going to do is just take those out. I dropped 2 of them. I'll put those in a compost bowl. At least I just only lost 2. And that's okay. So, now it's time for the symbol. So what I'm doing is just look and see the colors of my fruit and figure out how I'm going to put it. So what we'll do is we'll put the pineapples and line them up on the side. Like this.
I can't see myself stopping it.
And just go around on an angle.
This portion of Sunday Morning is sponsored by Pfizer.
And we're just following it, going around an angle.
Needles, essential for sewing, but maybe not for people with certain inflammatory conditions.
And then we're just going to double up depending on how many more pieces I got. Let's see, a few more pieces. And I like nice big chunks of pineapple. I don't like to cut them up too small. I'm going to put them right there. There, can you see that? That's how we lined up the pineapple. Now, I'm going to grab a chunk of these cantaloupes and put it on the side.
Taking a higher than recommended dose of cell jams for RA may increase risk of death. Tears in the stomach or intestines and serious allergic reactions have happened.
Get some more and do it on the other side.
But for you, there's a pill that may provide symptom relief. Ask your doctor about the pill first prescribed for RA more than 7 years ago. Xeljanz, N-Unjack.
Whoa, oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
There we go. Get that there. And pull a little bit more right here. And that's my cantaloupe. See? Now we're going to do the honeydew. I'm going to put the honeydew right in the middle.
Tis the season to shop from the safety of your couch for that perfect holiday gift. And Nancy
There. Now can you see that? So I got pineapple, cantaloupe, honeydew, cantaloupe, pineapple. So now for the middle of this, what I'm going to do is take everything I have in the bowl, mix it together.
That's the perfect situation for Etsy.
And we got these watermelon, the honeydew, and the cantaloupe. I'm just going to mix that together with my hands. Rinse this off so you all can see. And this is what the inside of the bowl looks like. And then we're just going to grab a handful of it and put it back in there. Grab another handful, put it back in.
And you want to make sure that you pour everything really slow. It was all over mom's.
Add some more.
Emberly and Elizabeth had never tried this before. So then she bought all the candle supplies
And then I'm going to get some more cantaloupe to offset the color.
before you get it right.
Now this is the fun part. This is where the strawberries and the blueberries come in. So you see how that looks? Put it that way so you can see it. So now with the strawberries, you put them in so that way you can have pops of red, which is going to make this really shine out.
The 5-year-old company is called Scripted Fragrance. Their dog candles are very popular. Does that candle smell like a dog?
And all I'm doing is just putting them around so it can give you a pop of color.
There's a candle with a scent that captures the essence of people. A heartwarming blend of friendliness and curiosity with an endless supply of love and energy.
And it's actually one of our strongest scents because they have one of the loudest barks.
And like thousands of Etsy sellers, they turned what began as a side interest into full-time jobs. There are over 3 million sellers selling on Etsy, and they're selling over 75 million items. And literally, people can sell anything. Anything.
And that's all the strawberries. Can you all see it? Now this is where the magic happens. This is where the blueberries come in at. So I got these beautiful blueberries, and I got these at Costco. And look at how big these are. Let me get them open so you can see. They tape them up. So the blueberries don't fall out, but do you see how big these blueberries are? So what I'm going to do is grab a few, put them in here, wash them off. You got to make sure you check them. They don't have the stems, and there's nothing on them. And I like to rinse them off with just a little bit of hot water so I can make them a little bit darker. And then the blueberries, we're going to put them on like this. And see how that's bringing out all those colors? Simple and easy. This took all of what? Maybe 20 minutes? Not long at all. And there's my platter. It's all done. Ready to be served. So let me bring it closer so you all can see it. Do you see that? So I'm going to turn it to the side, because you can see the pineapple, the cantaloupe, and the strawberries. And then the blueberries, we're going to turn it over to this side. And this will be a beautiful centerpiece. And what you do is, like, if you get these platters and you want to make it stand out, you just make sure you have different colors that'll pop. And if you want, you can use any kind of fruit that you want for a fruit platter. Like I got these little oranges, and what I can do is just peel these up and put them in there as well. These are little mandarin oranges, and I love these. And you just peel these real quick. And I like to use all the fruit that I have in the house together. So if you want to put like orange on there, you can. I'm just going to peel this up real quick. Take me like 2 seconds. So I peel it up. And if I want, and just put some oranges in here as well.
And to achieve that strong a brand, the folks at Etsy can be demanding when it comes to how sellers be paid. There's a way that Etsy does things, and if you don't...
I dropped a couple pieces, but that's okay.
I think a lot of it circles around the free shipping aspect.
But there you go. You put a little bit, and it gives a little bit of darker orange color. But that is my fruit platter. And I've used all different types of fruit. I put apples on there. I put bananas. But when you put like fresh fruit like bananas and apples and stuff, you got to make sure you soak them in lemon juice and then put them on the platter. And then you make sure you eat it right away. So this one, that's my finished product. Once again, take a look at it. So that's what I have for you today. My fruit platter. Hope you all enjoyed that one. We got some more videos coming up. Bye.